Hello everyone, I am Defudge3004 and I'd like to welcome you to Grounded 2 on July 29th. This came out. It is on Steam. It is $29.99 I believe, and I don't know if it's on the Epic Game Store or probably it is on the Xbox Store, the Microsoft Store. I don't know if it's on PlayStation or Epic. I will link the places you can buy it at on the video description, so if you want to check it out, you can go check it out there. So I have played a little bit of this, and I'd like to go and show you what this is like. They have added some new creatures and some new ways of doing things. For one, you can see a scorpion over here, and you can see one of the people riding an ant. So they have added some new things. This is still grounded. It has the same basic gameplay mechanics and all of that, but it has a little bit of updated graphics and stuff like that, and looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and start up a new game. Okay, so there's mild, medium, and low under the survival. They also have creative and creative with bugs. And then there's custom, so you can set stuff and all that. We're just going to do medium, and mild is park is hostile environment, but stats are more forgiving, and woe is more punishing way to live the tiny life. Bugs are tougher, vitals are harder to keep filled, etc. Let's go and do medium, and let's just go and accept it and make our character. Okay, so there's third person view and there's first person view, and you can select either one and you can change it pressing U. I'm just going to go start with first person view. Okay, now I'm going to go and stick with Willow because that's the one that we were doing in our other game and Grounded. So let's just go and continue.
I'm Willow, yeah? You can pick me. Up to you.
Continue with her, and let's go and start the game. Now we're going to go and name this one Defudge3004. There we go, and let's go ahead and get into this.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast! No! With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything!
Billy Hogg's single occupancy microwavable hot dog dinner. No family, no friends, no problems.
You've heard about the cool changes going on at Ominent, but have you seen our new headquarters? It's transparent, just like our new guidelines for involuntary experiments. No more teenagers. We're also going to renovate Brook Hollow Park. Just felt like doing something nice.
Breaking news, there's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully, inventor of the revolutionary spacer shrinking technology, when an explosion erupted. The park has been evacuated and sealed off by Ominent. We've received footage from the aftermath of the explosion, which appears to show Dr. Tully assassinating Burgle. The beloved robot was best known for grilling hamburgers and saving the lives of the 4 teenagers. The motivation for the beheading is unknown. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
I'm up. I'm up. I'm gonna be sick. Am I at the clinic? How did I get here? Hey, anyone around? Getting evil layer deja vu from this place. I gotta get out of here fast.
Alright, so welcome to Grounded 2, and we have the Willow character, of course, and if you press U, you can go to the third-person view, so you can at least, look around and see a few things. That way you can keep track of things that may be coming up behind you or whatever. So you got to see some new bugs and stuff in that intro there, which I thought was actually very, very interesting. And it has all the same stuff from the original Grounded, with the doors and all of that stuff.
Ugh, sunshine. My worst enemy. Wait. I've been shrunk again. Well, that explains the nausea. And the brain fog. A cockroach. I admire the tenacity, but despise the aesthetics.
Okay, so this is just a glass. We can't go out that way at all, and we need to do a little bit of exploring here. You can see some of the things, some of the people that have been working for Ominent, all of that. That's the leader right there, or the president, or whatever. And, of course, we see her picture. Looks like everywhere, possibly.
Creepy TV room. Great. Love the peeping Tom decor.
I like
Ominent
that.
being Ominent, I guess.
Yeah, Ominent being Ominent. So we're just gonna look around here a little bit, see what's here. Of course, this is just like the old Grounded as far as some of that stuff goes. That's a TV camera. I did not realize that. KLBB11. So this game is set a couple of years after the events of the original Grounded. So I think that's actually very interesting. So we can sprint. We can't get through this door because this is locked, and no matter what we do, we cannot unlock it. So let's go into this door. There we
Wait.
go.
Why is Dr. Tully on the screen? He ripped off Burgle's head! That was gnarly! And then he shrank himself. The innocent robot betrayed by his own creator. I bet I went after them.
So, shrinkage tells you that it may cause a vomiting and memory loss. So, shrinkage, temporary, permanent penetration, aftermath. So, I bet you there's a camera moving around here somewhere. There we go, right there. This is pretty cool, huh? So, this game looks pretty good. All kinds of stuff. You can crouch by pressing Alt, and then you left Alt, and you can get back up. Jump over those chairs. And there's a door here, but we apparently can't go into it. And then there's a room over here. So we're going to crouch under here, and then we will get back up. So we are apparently on level 10, and then here's that door that we just looked at. I don't believe we can open it. Nope, we cannot open it. Okay. And pneumatic transit system, huh? So there's a button there that we can push, and looks like it's full pressure or whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't know. And looks like that's a way to get down to the basement. So that's pretty interesting. Well, let's go ahead and get in and see what happens.
Get your Scabby 2K.
Alright, so looks like we are, I don't even know what level we're on. We're
Step
on
up to the machine.
B1. Okay, step up to the machine. Welcome to the park program.
The Scabby 2K is our best invention yet.
Get your Scabby 2K. Get your Omni tool. Okay, interesting
A
posters.
Scabby 2K for every employee.
We're not an employee, in case you don't know that. But okay, we'll just go and play along. Well, we can't go out that door, I don't believe.
The
We're
procedure is completely safe.
not. I've heard that one before. That's funny. Okay, let's go and see. Let's hold E to use.
Please keep your arm still as the Scabby 2K's microneedles connect to your blood vessels. I'm Sloan Beaumont, your new boss. I'm so glad to welcome you to the Ominent Park training program. Located here in scenic and dangerous Brook Hollow Park. You are now tiny, but well equipped. Congratulations!
Great! I love to get micro-stabbed by a corporate armband. I do this all the time. You could say I was there from the start.
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, hey, look at that.
I get the importance of secrecy, but truly, what is going on here? The memos are redacted to the point that it looks like a printer error. Even the ceremony preparations are on a strict need-to-know basis. My sense of dread is stronger than usual.
Okay, well, let's see if we can do this now. There we go. Well, we can only go one way, so we might as well just follow these tunnels. Go see. Ooh, hey, look at that. There's a milk roller out there. How do you like that?
We're doing cutting-edge research, not just in Brook Hollow Park, but underneath it. The park project takes a use every part of the buffalo approach to the park.
Okay, Miss Beaumont's reminder.
When you think of a city park, you think of children playing, a family picnic. But at your new size, the park is actually very dangerous. Be careful.
Miss Beaumont's warning, and then like all this is so very familiar, like you've been here before kind of thing, you know, so of course there's ripping Burgle's head off or whatever. Brook Hollow City Park Project. All the lights and everything are all very similar to what it used to be.
Take inspiration from our Employees of the Month. We honor their memory by working hard to make the world less awful.
Okay, so these are some of the employees, and no names or anything. It's like some of them have since passed, 47 to 92. She's still around, 1954 to whenever. Still alive, apparently. 66 to 92, he looks overwhelmed or something, and then she looks like she's very concerned. So 72 to 92.
Your Scabby 2K detected a resource analyzer. You'll find one of these at every ranger outpost in the park.
Okay, well, that's a pretty good looking crossword. How do you like that? That's crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and just follow the tunnels and go see where this goes. Let's go down here. It's like a locker room or something. I don't think there's going to be anything in here. We can look around. It's like gloves, some sort of gas mask or something. It's kind of hard to tell. A boot on the floor. Okay, and this door opens up.
Inside the training dome, you'll learn a crucial survival skill. Crafting!
I wouldn't have lived past the yard if I couldn't craft a weapon. Wow! Reliving my trauma in real time. Thank you, Amanent.
So there's a whole bunch of stuff here to pick up. I'm gonna gather up all the things in here, and then we will get this already done, then we'll move on. So it looks like there are mainly 4 types of things to pick up. There are sprigs and rocks and sap, and the things that you can pick up, the grass samples, you know. So these things right here, and the plant fibers. And looks like there is the resource analyzer that we saw from that window up there. So let's go ahead and just see. Looks like we got quite a bit of stuff. We can do 4 scans instead of 3 now, so that's cool. So we'll just start analyzing stuff. We'll see what we can get.
Science.
Okay, cool. We'll just
You will
scan
need a
all
weapon
of
for
this
the next
stuff.
part of the training. You may use it against hostile creatures, but never against your fellow employees.
Got it. Never against fellow employees. And then we'll do the set. Okay, so we have all of that done, and now we have to handcraft a pebble spear. There's also another resource, but we can't do anything with it because we have no way to do anything with it. Now, if you notice that it said R right there for the chopping, it is normally defaults to E. but E also picks up things on the ground, like any of the stuff like rocks and plants and all of that kind of stuff. So you do want to probably put that onto a new button if you're playing this on PC. If you're playing on console, I don't know. You'll have to probably look stuff up and see where you can put stuff. Let's go to the crafting menu, press tab, and this is our inventory, of course, and there she is, Willow. And then there's several different things here. This is the data, and this is the quest. So we can see that we're doing resource management right now. Follow the training course to the exit. This is the map, so you can see where we are, and we can scroll in some, but looks like we're inside of a place of some sort. And then of course this is our inventory, and then over here are our milk molars, so we don't have to go to that place anymore that we used to have to, apparently. So now we can get milk molars in here. Affect only you and affect the group, so you know they're saying things, stuff like that. And let's go to here. This is all of the mutations, so you can see there's a lot of the same mutations, and we'll go over this stuff a little bit later. I don't know if we can. Okay, we have to kill 40 creatures with fists to get little fists. We have to kill 40 creatures with clubs to open up these things, so we can't get any of these until we do certain things, so that's very interesting. And then here is our crafting menu, so we can make crude rope, we can make weapons, and we can make a little bit of armor, and then there's natural resources of things. Let's go and see about a weapon, a pebblet spear. We need to craft some ropes, and we can also make fiber bandages. But let's go ahead and craft a torch. Let's go ahead and craft some rope. Let's go ahead and we'll do 3. Okay, and then we'll go down here. We'll make a pebblet spear. So let's go and craft. If we hold it down, we'll craft and equip. So let's just go and do that.
You are now legally armed and potentially dangerous.
Something we should
I'm
do.
a danger to the ruling class.
2 is go ahead and make some fiber bandages. So we'll just go ahead and do them. You never know when we're going to need them. Okay, now we have our spear, and of course you can block with it, just like in the original Grounded. Let's go out this door here. Attack enemy 3 times in a row to complete a powerful combo.
When you're ready, press the button to receive an opponent. Your combat skills will be evaluated by a panel of experts.
Are you kidding me? This place is deserted. There are no experts.
Alright, let's go ahead and press this button and let's go see.
Are they just storing insects behind that door? The permanent is
Good.
weird.
Your performance was rated out of 10. Stay calm. An error was detected in the training module. Now calling a network technician.
Please don't say I'm stuck here forever. Please don't say I'm stuck here forever. Hey, phone's ringing. I was the technician all along.
So the window's all busted out up there. Well, we only have one way to. We came in through that door, so this is the only way that we can go out because the other doors are locked. So let's just go see here. Bug brain surgery. As far as I know, we can't do anything back there, and that's fine.
This evacuation sucks. The executives got embiggened while the rest of us schlubs have to run for our lives. If they hadn't botched the taming program, we could at least ride away on a bug. If I survive this, I'm changing careers. I'll teach preschool or something.
And over here are those orc receivers that we had at toward the end of Grounded. And let's go through this door. Let's go ahead and go all the way up here. So your stamina bar is the green bar on the bottom left, and your health is the red bar, and then you have food and water with the blue and the orange. And then of course your weapons underneath the 1, 2 through 8, and then your weapon that you've selected on the right bottom, or bottom right, whatever you want to say. So we're just right down there a minute ago, and let's go ahead and do this.
Hi there, bad news, I have sustained damage, please. Hi, Virgil, please fix Virgil. Friendly face cannot abandon Virgil.
Hey, you don't get a phone call?
She's crazy, traumatic experience for Virgil. I'll need some assist in getting you out of this mess. You go, please.
Wow. Virgo sounded messed up. And who was that talking to him? Whoever that creep is, she's my only lead. I gotta find her.
Okay, so things are already quite a bit messed up. And now this door over here is open up. We can pick these up, but we don't get anything from them. So in our inventory, there is absolutely nothing that we picked up from them. So let's go ahead and go through here. And
Now you're park worthy. Time to step out into the wild. To complete the training, get your Omni tool at the Ranger Outpost.
I'm about done listening to these dorks, but sure, let's get the gadget.
okay, so there's a whole bunch of mushrooms that we can eat, of course. Just like the base game, and we're probably going to have to anyway. Where'd he go? There he is. Alright, Raw, we will meet. Yay! Okay, so we can't really go back through that I know of. I think everything's going to be locked. Now we are outside. We are in Brook Hollow Park. And apparently, from what I have seen, this park, or the beginning area, is the size of all
A
of
grub is grubbing
Grounded.
around here somewhere underground. Ew. How the heck did grub become slang for food?
Yeah, let's go get these guys, huh? Let's go see if we can get some of these gnats. Sweet.
Gnats don't fly very gracefully, huh?
No, not really.
In my dreams, I don't fly like a gnat. I fly like a V2 rocket.
Huh. Too well. Okay, so now we got a little bit of gnat fuzz and some raw gnat meat. That's cool. Of course, there's still the clovers and everything else, and I want to go see what the heck is going on over here. It's a maybe pipe or something. It sounds like there... Oh, look, there's some science right up there. Let's go see if we can get that science, huh? We just got to figure out a way to get up there. Sweet. Ooh, hey, went pop, 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 pop.
Science!
Science isn't so hard.
Okay, so there's that thing down on the left side. It's pinging to us. That means that we probably got to go over there. It's telling us that there's something nearby, apparently. Just like Grounded did. So, yes, I guess we go do some exploring. Oh, oof. Wow, what the heck? Yeah, let's go crouch underneath here, and let's get out of here. And let's go see what the heck may be going on over here. So, of course, we have our regular stuff. You know, all the grass, looks like all the weeds and everything else. Looks like there's a billy hog there. Like there's a quatta here. Unless we don't have any date on her or anything. So, of course, that's only on the other side. But still, that quarter's pretty freaking big. Oh, hey, look, an ant. Well, let's go battle an ant, huh? Sweet. We just got 2 ants. How do you like that? That's awesome. The heck? Where's he at? Oh, hey, look, water. What the heck? Look, there's a shadow up there. Something moving up there. Let's go. We need this stuff right here anyway. So let's just grab this. Let's go see if we can. Oh, look. There's a spider web up there. Huh. I don't know how we get up there unless we got to somehow climb up there. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get too terribly worried about it for right now. I'm sure whatever it is, we will find it soon enough. Unless we get on... Aha! Let's get back on these boards, and let's go see if we can see what the heck that thing is up there. We'll get over to the ranger station or whatever that is in a minute. First, let's go see if we can make our way across here. There we go. I don't know if we're going to be able to get up on those, but we can definitely try to get up on here.
Your time will come, Conqueror Caterpillar. Hither and thither you'll fly.
Okay, so this caterpillar looks interesting. I don't think I'd really actually want to touch it. Those spikes look very dangerous. But hey, at least... Oh, look at that, more science. At least we did meet our first,
Science!
non-aggressive creature that I'm sure would probably kill us in a nanosecond. Of course, the ants weren't exactly aggressive until we made them aggressive. Alright, let's see if we can go over to that place that keeps on peeing for us and go see what we can figure out over there. So we're getting to the star. Apparently. I'm going to gather up all of this stuff because we're going to be needing it anyway. You know that. You know sap is good because we can make bandages from it and a lot of other stuff. A lot of sap here too, man. That's crazy. Looks like there's a... Ooh, hey, look at that. Aphid honeydew. Or nectar.
I can't believe Tully convinced us to go to the ceremony. I knew it would be lame, but geez, what a nightmare.
So it looks like there's really nothing here. Alright. Sweet. Well, looks like we got some more sap. That's awesome. Okay. Well, that looks like the umbrella that they had in the sandbox, you know, with the antlions. Let's... Ranger Outpost Snack Bar. Let's go ahead and go into here, and let's go see what the heck is waiting for us in here. Okay, resource analyzer. Let's analyze some stuff, and let's get this done first.
Science!
Okay, we just opened up this stuff. Clover hood, poncho, shin guards, warhammerlet, and arrow. Okay, cool. And let's go ahead and do the ant part. Okay, red ant arm guards, knee guards, and stuffed red worker ant. Okay, we'll do, there is gnat meat, and it looks like raw weevil meat, so let's do that. And then we'll do the gnat meat last. Okay, cool. Weevil shield, good, so that way we have that. And let's do the gnat meat now. Okay, grub goggles, spider bait, and gnat wall mount. Cool. Okay, so they said something. We got a lot of science. How much science do we have all told? 640. Okay, looks like we have to pick up one of these things. So this is the apparently Omniax. Okay, well let's one pick
I hope
it
it's
up.
better than my Omnet CD player, which broke after like a week. Something is buzzing in the other room. Guess someone wants to talk. I'll figure out a way forward, as always.
Oh, that's locked. So we need to.
Door's locked. I need to get in there.
Need to find a way to get into that room.
If this Omni-tool thing works, I could do some crafting. If I feel like it. Whatever.
So the ladybug looks a little bit different than what they used to look like. I mean, they do actually look like a real ladybug now with the spots and all that stuff. Not that the other ones didn't, but they actually added, you know, some pretty cool stuff to them. Now, as I said,
Perhaps I missed you most, little aphid.
I did play some, so I did, you know, get a little bit of a taste for what is happening. There we go. Yay. Okay, let's... Ooh, look at that.
I hate
How do you
Omnet,
like
but
that?
these employees, they probably didn't deserve this.
Let's go ahead and loot him, and let's take all. Okay, so it looks like the star thing is leading us over there. And maybe what we should do is probably make a torch. I mean, we're going to be needing one sooner or later anyway, and I think we can make a torch. Let's go to our crafting, and we will see. So, looks like we need dry grass chunks. Okay, well, let's look around for some dry grass. Let's go see if we can find any, and then we can go to that place. Well, let's go find some dry grass. There we go. Dry grass. Yay! So, looks like we can chop this down. We can just hold down R, and we will chop this down. So this is what I was talking about with the E. She wanted to map that, so that way you have something different. So you're not just pressing E and accidentally chop something you didn't mean to or whatever. Just going to get some more dry grass. We're probably going to need anyway. And now let's go over to this star. Okay, look. Some more. If I don't need to, yay! We're gonna have to scan some stuff for sure now. So let's go see if we can put our torch on our person, so that way we at least have that. And where did that? Oh, we didn't make the torch yet. Never mind. Let's go make the torch. Okay, and we'll craft and
Liberty
equip.
enlightening the world.
Cool. Alright.
Mites give me no choice but to squash them. You know, I'm so reduced in size, yet there are even smaller creatures to kill.
Cool, not fuzz. I think we probably ought to take a bandage. Let's go and do that. We do have 3 of them. That way we can stay healed somewhat. Okay, and let's go see if we can get into here. So at least we do have a torch. Charge! Cool, so we're getting some good mite fuzz. Oh, nice. Look at that science.
Science!
Get enough of these, and they just hand you a PhD.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't, but whatever. Okay. Can't go that way. We can go this way. We'll have to take another one. How do you like that? To keep ourselves healthy, man. Oh, wow, look at that. There's sap right here. Well, we can't use it because we don't have a way to bust it out. Okay. But at least we can find some other form of sap, and that's cool. That'll work. It looks like there's, of course, all these slime mold stalks and stuff, and there's a lot of sap here. Holy moly. Okay, that door's broken, looks like, so guess we can, yep, we can get through here. Alright, let's go here, and let's, oh, hey. Oh, nice, how do you like that? Yay, look at that, we opened the door. And we were just here at this analyzer. Nice, and now we made a full circle. Alright, let's go and answer this and see what happens.
Oh my God, you're alive. Oh, yes. Oh, I was so worried. Not killing teenagers. It's my whole thing. How are you feeling? Are you injured? I am so relieved.
Okay, I'm fine. Being tiny and killing bugs is old hat for me. I've been better, but I'm holding it together. Let's go ahead and do this.
Well, this situation is a little more complex.
Creepy, you know who I am, ominous lady.
Listen, I've been actually meaning to apologize in person. I am so sorry for what Director Schmechter did to you and your friends. It was evil.
And you are?
I'm Sloan. I work at Ominent. Oh my gosh, okay, this is embarrassing. But you might recognize me from the commercials. Have you seen our new headquarters? It's transparent. If I had friends, I bet they'd tease me over that. I was brought on as part of the reforms after, well, you know, the dead teenagers. We've just been massacred by an army of insects under the control of some person. The evacuation was not perfect. One of our researchers is
rises
missing from
upon
this
the
area.
land. I need to build a place to crash.
Okay, saw at least one dead guy on the way here.
What? No, that can't be right. That must be one of the stranger's victims. I am so sorry that you were confronted with the specter of death at such a young age. I'm sorry to ask, but we could really use some help locating her. Hold on, I'm transferring the coordinates to your Scabby 2K.
Will you help me find Burgle?
Absolutely. Of course I will help you in return. My team will get right on it. I'll unlock the ranger station terminal next to you. You know, you never know what you might run into out there. It might be smart. Get a few upgrades to your OmniTools hardware.
Sweet.
You can call me anytime you need my help.
Sure, talk to you soon. Okay, so that's the person that we're now going to be talking to, apparently. And let's open up this chest real quick. It looks like we have some smoothies, green machines. Yay, we'll just go ahead and retrieve the stack. Thank you very much. And now we have that. Alright, well, I think that's all we're going to do for right now, at least. And now we have a way to get through here, because if I am thinking correctly, we are now outside the first place where we came in, and we grabbed the Omni tool from right there. So, yeah, we went a long way just to open up a door, but anyway, we did make it. And maybe what we should do real quick before we do end this is, looks like there is some science back over here. Well, that looks dangerous. Let's go. Well, jump first off would be a good idea, but let's go see if we can actually get over there. Okay, there we go. Yay, we made it.
Science.
Science isn't so hard.
Okay, wow, that's a long ways down. You know that? It looks like there's stuff down here. Looks like there's clay. Alright, we're gonna have to go back up, and we're gonna have to get back into that terminal. But first, we have to make our way back up. And of course, there's some of that stuff there. Looks like maybe we can actually get up this way, and then we will work on getting some of that stuff analyzed when we continue this. But let's make our way over. I got it. That was not a very good jump. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Oh, there was a lot of sap here. Holy moly, that's crazy. As far as I know, that's the way we came in, yes? Okay, then we go in here. Alright, well, I think we're going to call this good, and then we will check out this thing, I guess. Whatever this is, Ranger Station. We will see what the heck we have going on here. And for right now, this is Grounded 2. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're just barely starting the game. This game is in early access, just so that you know, so you can be aware of that if you are planning on playing this game. And if you would like to, of course, see more, so, you know, you can drop a like on the video. And if you're interested, you can subscribe to the channel, and that would really help out a lot. You have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.